Hello, welcome to iDrawGrowth.com. Today we are going to draw a basic tutorial on how to draw hand holding a gun, pistol, and how to draw a hand holding a rifle. Let's start it. So I start off with drawing a shape of the gun first. Just going to be a basic rectangular shape that coming down, and that's going to be the barrel, and that's going to be the handle. So there you go, we have a basic gun shape. I'm not going to draw the whole guns, I'm just going to draw just the hand, how to hold it, and things like that. So doing a square, a rectangular shape for the palm, and now another rectangular shape for the three fingers. And then now the index finger that's kind of resting on the trigger of the hand, that's you can see it's kind of like coming forward. And now another the L rectangular shape, that's going to be your thumbs, and then your palms kind of rest against the back of the handle right there. And now after you have all the basic geometry shape layout, it's a lot easier, and then now you can go in and flesh it out, kind of drawing the actual fingers. And now I'm just going to do it really quick. It might not be that pretty, but you know how to draw. And now you kind of separate the geometry shape that you lay out and the line that was the handle of the gun. It could perfectly be set up for your, where your knuckle bends. So the three of them. So it depends on what length of they are, but pinky used to be usually the shorter, and then middle and ring fingers. So there we have three fingers, and then one finger resting on the trigger, and then it's wrapping around on the other side to have some kind of shadow fall. And then that's the trigger guard. But the safest way to hold a gun is actually not rest your finger on the trigger. You can draw it the other way, which I'm drawing right now. Index finger that kind of like go all the way to kind of wrap around, resting it on the guard. So that's probably safer, so you don't, because trigger are pretty soft, and you can just accidentally touch it, and you might have bullet might count. It depends, but most of the gun have a pretty soft trigger for easy, fast action. So it's probably safer if you resting it on the guard. And now again, this is gonna be a backhand. Just gonna draw a gun shape, and again I'm doing a similar shape, which is kind of rectangular shape, a little bit coming off, but now you see from the backhand, and I separate it, that is a lot easier than the other one. And I'm kind of like drawing where the knuckle would be, and then a little bit of press on your bottom of your palm, and the guard, and then the hand is basically blocking the trigger right there, the index finger. And then the knuckle on the index finger right there. There you go. So now we have, and then your fingers kind of bending, wrapping around the trigger. And you have to kind of calculate where your finger is bending. And now you're kind of drawing where all your middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky finger kind of rest. And usually it has at the bottom of the end usually has like darker kind of line right there. Anyways, so now we have the gun, and this is just pretty basic, and you can after you have this basic layout, you can go in and make it realistic or stylized. It's up to you. And then some shadow, since the gun's on top, it's kind of making the shadow cast on your index finger. Now I'm drawing a rifle, or a geometry shape of a rifle to be precise. And now forearm coming up, and your hand breaking down to the rectangular shape, your index finger coming down, and that's the shoulder, the piece that you rest on your shoulder from the gun. I don't really know what that actually called. And then down to the barrel, and then your forearm on the other side, and that's a rectangular shape, and those gonna be all your fingers, and then your thumbs coming up. And I will have a breakdown of the basic geometry shape that kind of go along with this below the link of the video, so you can take a look at it and kind of practice it along with the video. And now the index fingers kind of going around, and then there's the guard, and your index finger is resting on the trigger. Now your middle fingers, and then now I'm drawing the line just to indicate where the knuckles are. And then that's the bottom of the handle of the gun that's popped up below the behind the palm. And there you go, the trigger, the guard, and the forearm coming down, and the gun butt is resting on your shoulder. And now the pinky finger, which is I think is a little too big, so kind of shorten it a little bit. And your ring finger is kind of kind of the part of this hand is to stabilize the barrel, so you can kind of accurately aim. And that's the middle fingers, kind of going lower, as because when your hand kind of bending into the down in the forward motion, it's it's kind of getting less and less, or it looks shorter and shorter, have a less spot to rest on. And your thumbs coming up to kind of holding it. Anyway, so yeah, so that's how to draw a hand holding a rifle, or the machine gun, or any gun that's have a long body. Anyways, thanks for watching the tutorial, and I hope you learned some valuable lesson. And anyways, below the video there's a link to the geometry simple shape that you can kind of like look and go along with the tutorial and download it, something. Alright, have a good day. Bye bye.